What's up, guys, Nintendo gamers? I'm back and on the same, kind of the same subject that I was on last time, but this time, yeah. So I've been recently going to forums, different sites, gaming sites, seeing what they think about the Wii U in general, and I'm really shocked at some of the reactions with the whole 3DS thing, because people are actually, very skeptical now of buying a Wii U because, Nintendo's E3 conference, and I did touch on this some on my last video. So, what you know, what really makes you just make up your mind already? Okay, the software. People say, well, like I said before, Retro Studios pulled out a game. So, I mean, I wonder what they were working on. I'm sure they will reveal it sometime this year. I mean, they obviously have a presentation, maybe a trailer set up for it. Maybe they just want to build up more hype, And obviously, we can look forward to more games being announced as the closer we get to the release date and everything. So why are people acting like, the Wii U was just bleh? Like I said in my last video, I think the power is there for the Wii U, but the real innovation is the controller. That is obvious, and that's what these next gen and hardcore gamers don't get. They think that the system has to be more powerful, has to be able to do this much processing power or whatever for it to be truly next gen. Now that's, let's say, like the iPhone. Okay, the iPhone. All right, you get the new version of the iPhone, and then what is there? There's nothing much new. There's probably one or two features about it that's new that you most likely aren't going to use, or you're not even aware of it. Most of the people aren't even aware of what the new function is for the iPhone when they buy it. So with Nintendo consoles, they make it obvious, and they did this first with the Wii. They made it obvious what the innovation was, and that was motion controls. They tried that. People said, "Oh, but the console is a powerful." Now I'll give you that. The Wii had good controls with the Wii remote, but I will admit it did lack in graphical power. That's where I see people's point. If it had more power and stuff, it would have been better for third parties to develop on, and it would have been probably maybe the best all-time console ever. Who knows? But with the Wii U, you could do all that stuff. They integrated all the controllers, for the Wii and stuff. So the controller is really where the innovation is, like I said before. And what really, the graphical power of the Wii U. Now, some people are saying just because it says 1080p doesn't mean games will be in 1080p. Only it'll just support that format. I don't know, really. I think it may mean that, but I really honestly don't think the specs that Nintendo has confirmed are truly all the specs, because some of the specs says based on this, that, and other GPU, and that to me isn't specific. Okay, it's based on something. Okay, what exactly is it? Then you're saying it's based on something. That's like saying a base is book is based on a true story. Okay, what story is that? If you don't tell us, how are we supposed to compare to everything else? So, and also the RAM, they don't necessarily tell us exactly how much RAM is in the console. They give us inches, dimensions and stuff of what the console is, but as far as the power, we don't know. So maybe they'll reveal more later. Who knows? Maybe Nintendo revealed some specs and just wanted to see people's reaction to it. So that could be very well what they could have done, but I don't think those are the full specs. And I see a lot of people who actually do know about tech, consoles, and computers are saying the same thing. They don't think that those are the actual specs, because there's some specifics that aren't laid down in the specs themselves. So until Nintendo officially tells us, or when the Wii U comes out and tech head gets his hands on it and sees exactly what the Wii U can do, yes, we'll know. And also, let's note, Reggie Fils-Aimé also comment that you know, as the years go by, games will look good. So the Wii U games, just look at PS3 games. They looked at like glorified, just a little bit more detailed PS2 games when it first came out. But now look at it now that years and years have gone by. So the Wii U is now starting off, and it already has the good graphics. The not the Wii U, but the PS3 and the Xbox 360 have right now. So like you said, now let's take 2 years from now, they're going to look amazing. You know, they're going to look amazing. So people need to chill out. They need to give Nintendo a little bit of chance. I know they kind of bombed at the E3, and they, for some, ruined their chance, but I'm willing to give them another chance. I'm not gonna lie, the conference was horrible. I mean, in terms of really talking about the Wii U. Now, one thing that really pissed me off that they did do again is they didn't clearly tell people. I mean, I think Iwata said it once, but they didn't make it really clear to people, which people were confused last year, that this is not an accessory to the Wii, but this is a whole new console. You know, I don't think they made that clear enough, because they're trying to get into the controller. But okay, we know the controller. Now make it known to people who actually may be confused that this is actually a home console, a new home console, completely brand new, not the Wii that you have in your house. Because I have had people say to me in my comments, is this the accessory to the Wii, or is this a new console? And I had to tell them, no, this is a new console. You know, so, and that was after E3. I mean, so they need to make that. They kind of failed doing that, but I think everybody now gets it. I mean, pretty much. But I think they just should have at least corrected that from what they did at last year's E3. So anyway, I think the Wii U will be fine. People are saying it's going to fail. I mean, we got Activision supporting the Wii U now, so that most definitely means that Call of Duty is coming to the Wii U, and I'm going to be all over that. Like I said before, I'm not done with Call of Duty yet. I think it's a fun time. I do see where it needs some innovations and where it can get stale, but right now I'm only into my third game when I get Black Ops 2. And so I'm not yet tired of it. I think it's just really fun. So, and if what's it called? Ubisoft's Tom Clancy's Warfighter comes, I'll probably get that. That looks awesome. But anyway, if it comes on the Wii U, of course. But anyway, people are saying, where's EA? You know, where did they go? I can tell you this one thing. Now, Ubisoft right now is like their let's just say kind of exclusive best friend right now. Their third-party best friend right now, not owned by Nintendo, but just the best friend right now. And EA and Ubisoft basically, I wouldn't say was intentionally competing for that. But I think in some way in that time, Ubisoft somehow became Nintendo's best friend, because right now Ubisoft is on top. I mean, they're like the new Sega right now. They're coming out with great games and stuff. Watch Dogs, Tom Clancy's Blacklist, Splinter Cell Blacklist that is rumored to be coming to the Wii U. So they're right now really Nintendo's main third parties, supporters. So I'm glad about that. But as far as EA, people are saying, well, what happened to this big partnership with EA and Nintendo? Well, I don't know. I'm thinking the same thing. I mean, at this year's E3, we only got an announcement of what's it called, Mass Effect 3, and how it integrate the Wii U controller very nicely. Other than that, I don't know. Maybe EA is holding back something. I don't know. But others are saying, again, where's the other third-party support? Capcom, Sega. Well, we're getting Aliens, but more Sega. Some more companies. Well, I'm going to say this right now. Capcom has a bad track record, just a horrible track record with Nintendo. They never bring their exclusives or any of their games much to the consoles, and I've seen that ever since, I say, like, the GameCube. I just don't think they, and Capcom, you know Capcom's going downhill, guys. I mean, yeah, they're doing well, but I'm saying going downhill as in becoming a quality company like they used to be. I mean, look at Mega Man. Mega Man's basically dead. Imagine if Nintendo just, if Miyamoto wanted to make his own company, so Nintendo just throws Mario and scraps him and just cancel his games and stuff. That's what they're doing basically. And they're lazy. They will not try to really work with the Wii U controller. If they do work on a game, they'll probably just go straight to the Pro controller, which I'm not even going to lie. Probably everybody want to play a Street Fighter game on that Pro controller, so it doesn't even matter. But it'll just show really how lazy they would be towards really working with the Wii U controller and trying to get over the hump of the little bit of challenge it is to program and code and stuff on it. So yeah. So anyway, guys, I think the Wii U's in good hands. We gotta give it time, at least. I'll give it, after, its release, I'll give it 6 months to be coming out with some really key games, and then that'll be when I basically determine if this console is going down or is it just going to be average. And again, we got that whole situation with the Xbox 720 and the PS4, how they're going to be more powerful. Like I said last video, I don't see how graphics can get that much more better. I mean, without the console being like $800. I mean, next gen of Xbox 360, 720, and PS4 are really powerful. You have to convince me that it's basically a computer that's a gaming system, and that will be very expensive. Computers, the cheap computers cost a lot of money, like $500. So if you want a console that can have all this processing power, it might as well be a computer. And if it might as well be a computer, people might as well play games on a computer they already have, or just buy a computer gaming console. I guess they make those. They do have specific computers made to play games, but yeah, that's what I'm laying at. So we'll see. Also, just real quick, people have been saying, well, when the Xbox 720 come out and the PS4 come out, people will be the other third parties will be upgrading their engines and stuff, and then it can't run on the Wii U. I wouldn't say that. I mean, again, like the Xbox, I think the Xbox did this and the PS3 did this. They could easily, depending on what the specs actually will reveal, they could easily have a different version of a Wii U out that's actually more powerful than the standard Wii U to compete with them. So just a different version, not necessarily a whole new console. So again, guys, that's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 950 subscribers and to 1,000, and it seems like I can't. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Tell how you like the videos. Comment everything if you like my opinion or say something against it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll be doing more videos soon. Thank you guys for watching. Again, I'll see you guys next video.